Okay, hello and welcome to Heavy Metal Deathcan. Thank you to developers for the free key, very, very much appreciated. We almost got a sponsored thing for the demo. They said they were full for the first one and said they would get in touch at the next lot, and then they didn't, and you know, they forgot. And so they sent over a key, but you know, it would have been nice to get a sponsorship, especially as I'm between jobs right now, but hey. Okay, the year is 1978. During the Cold War, the countries of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Denmark, and Iceland coalesced into the United Scandinavian States, the FFS. Because F means united, apparently. One cold morning, an oil platform prospecting in the Norwegian Sea suffered an unknown failure, collapsed, and slipped below the waves. A submarine was sent to explore the site and uncover the cause. You were assigned as one of the recovery divers. During a dive, you and your team were attacked. While retreating back to the submarine, you were rendered unconscious. What became of the rest of your crew? Is anyone still alive? Will you make it back home? Time to get up. On your feet, diver! They're not our crew if it's the whole submarine though, right? Or are we like our little thing? I don't know. But we're under the sea and it's a Resident Evil like sort of thing. But yeah, would have been cool to get that sponsorship, you know, especially as they were like, oh yeah, we'll get you in on the next slot. And then, well, I guess that person didn't make it, like the sponsorship, right? Is that me floating there? So yeah, but you know, it looks a cool game and we're going to play through, and not necessarily all today. I don't know how long the game is, but you know, it's an old school Resident Evil like. In the infirmary. God, no. That person's got a very questionable thing. Oh no, we have got a nose now, just not at that angle. Okay. How to move. We can use modern movement on the analog stick, or we can use tank movement on the D-pad. That's interesting that they've got, you know, you have to use either the D-pad or the analog stick, because, you know, you could analog stick in the interim on some Resident Evil likes. Okay, 180 turns on circle, interact on A, sprints on that one. I think it's like very, very old school Resident Evil controls, whereas modern ones are, you know, sort of backwardly, right? Okay, also fixed cameras, so you know, not going to be changing that. FFS. I mean, it probably makes sense in Swedish. Maybe United is F in Swedish, or you know, Norwegian, or one of the other Scandinavian states, perhaps. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely different on the D-pad and the analog stick. But I'll probably do the analog stick. Interesting. I pressed it once and she was doing 360s. But I guess that's with the dead zone of my controller. So if you do it while she's sort of moving still, that's not the most useful, is it? Like, I'm trying to move and turn away. No, it becomes a 360. Why is it a 360 button? For your 360 no-scope montage, obviously. So I think that might not be the most useful turnaround feature. But again, you know, I guess you can instantly turn around with the analog stick anyway, and you don't really... You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, round, round, round. Beyblades. Yeah, so I guess on the analog stick you don't necessarily need a spin round button, but okay, so we've got to keep with the tag. Let's hope we haven't just wasted half the time for some sort of time-based things. That is actually the accurate date and time. Other than, you know, 1978 and maybe the 2nd of August or the 8th of February, depending on... Probably the 8th of February, with it being European, maybe? I don't know. The time is accurate. Okay. It says it's Wednesday. We're actually on Monday as well, so, you know, that's not the most accurate. Key with tag! It's also got a pair of scissors on it. What did we pick up, even? I pick up the key with the tag. And the scissors. Yes. Maybe the scissors. The tiny, tiny little scissors might prove very handy. You never know. Something went wrong on the recovery dive today. One diver's missing, yet to be found. Another lies comatose. Well, I mean, in the intro we saw that they were floating up to the surface and maybe drowned. They'll stabilise them. I believe they'll make a full recovery. My friend Ricard, however, also from the dive team, is struggling with respiratory issues. I've stabilised him too, but his condition consistently and violently deteriorates without much warning. Ship's Dr. Berg. Hey. That the guy that looks mouldy? This Ricard, is he dead? Well, someone left bloody handprints on them all. Well, so that's interesting. Okay, it's locked with a padlock. I mean... Okay, so triangles not open up items. Which is interesting. Reed's infirmary. Can I not use it on this? We're in the infirmary. That's something with the key. Maybe it's just for the door to get out of here. I don't know. Maybe this isn't even the infirmary. Okay, the character's head is moving towards things. I guess things that they notice to interact with. There's something to interact with there. Lock with a padlock. Okay. I guess we're not interacting with that either. But we're on a submarine, and it's full of dead things. Use the key. Yes. Door was unlocked. It's interesting that they locked us in with the key. Very interesting. Okay, this guy looks a little dead. We're not commenting on any of these dead people or anything. No flavor text. Also, Sweden, Scandinavia, Finland, on the map, Denmark, and then just islands in the top left. Are we on island? Okay, a note to all the sailors. Spread this information. We are not equipped or supplied for an extended conflict. We are aboard a submarine, not a service combat vessel. We do not have enough small arms or ammunition to waste. That's hello. Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Thank you for the whoopsie. I think the music was louder than the whoopsie guy, but you know. How are you? How's your day going? I think I might need to mess with that one. You know, you didn't necessarily go, whoopsie. You're making pancakes. Nice. I'm not too bad, thank you. This game was apparently set in somewhere near Sweden or something, which I didn't know. But how's your day going? Making pancakes. What are you having on the pancakes? I wonder if I can re-trigger that, because... How do I do that? Yeah, you don't hear the whoopsie, do you? You just hear the thing. I'm going to have to mess with that one, because that's unfortunate that the music's so loud over it. But did it not even do the effects? It might not have even done the effect. No, didn't hear the whoopsie. Didn't. Is that one going through the trigger fire thing? That one's not a trigger fire one. Yeah, I'll have to mess with that one and get it so that you can hear it better. I'll figure it out. Or was it a Tangier one? It might be a Tangier one. It's like, I'll figure this out, and then I'm like, I need to mess with everything. Okay, why is Tangier saying I need to sign in? Also, Tangier takes 10 years to open, so that's... That's just going to now sit at the side of there, then. Any plans for the week? Up to anything interesting? Did you have a good rest of your weekends? This might be a spooky game as well, by the way, so just fair warning, it's like a Resident Evil-like. Save your own life or that of a fellow crew member. It's best to avoid confrontation if it's all possible. So yeah. But on the map over there, my face is probably in the way of it. There's Sweden and things. That's the one that we've already read. You can probably see it in the distance now. But I do appreciate the redeem. Very, very much appreciated. I know another page that I can look on. It might be on the... Weekend, just relax, apply to jobs, go down south this week. Nice. Did you check the weather? I'm guessing it was actually going to be good then. Because it would suck if it wasn't very, very good when you went down there. Channel points. That's on new thing. It must be in Tangier, but Tangier's taking slow to load. I'll figure it out eventually. Weather's not going to be rainy. Still some sun, so I'll go. Nice. Here it's actually not going to be 33 degrees anymore, which is good. Okay, we got a door. Have I got a map? Okay. So the Gedunk is locked. Gedunk? You know what a Gedunk is? I don't. The diver prep bay is locked. Okay, Hall of Game. Just high scores. The high score is 9666. Grand Sacret. How long are you going to be staying down there for? Gonna be keeping an eye out to see to do the trigger again. Not from the other side. That's unfortunate. Okay, the sample was retrieved. A current inspection reveals it to be a new type of organism, a colony of microorganisms to be exact. One I am naming Vitumoid due to its physical nature resembling its namesake. Interesting. Oh, there's something in that. Locked with a padlock. Ammo. Nice. But no gun. So yeah, when it was 33 degrees, that was way too hot. Way too hot. And we had it 2 days in a row. We've got cassette tape, we've got some snoose. What are we doing with the snoose? I only know that because, you know, Natalo. Sniffing tobacco. Wonder if we're saving with that. That's the equivalent of ink ribbons, perhaps? Okay, so we can store things in that. Do you have any swimming spots near you so you can go swimming, or if it's too hot, or maybe you don't like that? I mean, when I was in Birmingham, there was like a public swimming pool, but where I am now, there's not really a lot of anything, so, you know, it's, yeah, no, there's not really anything here. It's a bit crap. So yeah, I mean, it would make sense, you know, in the ridiculous heat, go to a swimming pool. That'd be fantastic. But in terms of, like, public swimming, yeah, no, there's nothing here. And it would make sense, you know, go out, go to the swimming pool and, you know, get away from the heat in the water. It's not from the other side. Starting to have a bad feeling that I'm missing something. Because... Okay, there's something on here perhaps, or is it in that room? Door's locked and I can't get in there. We found a key, of course. Of course we found a key. But yeah, it definitely seems like the idea. If it's in the sea, go to a nice swimming pool. It's in the water. Well, it's a good job I don't have a run button, isn't it? Are you going to follow me in here? Do I have a run button? I feel like I'm missing something. Like a weapon to be able to... I found some ammo. I didn't find a gun though. Also, I can't run. What is this? No running in submarines. Running is usually very important in games like this. Okay. How is there no gun? Like, there was pistol ammo in there. Okay, I'm gonna check this locker again. Nope, nothing in there. The toilet. Maybe I'm just meant to run past the guy. Maybe I'm supposed to get eaten by him. I don't know. Did you manage to check out Valorant yet? Because I do think that you would like it. Because, you know, it is literally basically CSGO. I know that people try to say, oh, it's a hero shooter to try and, you know, put you off. But it's... no, it's just CSGO, but with powers. Yeah, I guess I need to try and sneak past this guy. Maybe he won't notice me. Okay, well, we'll just slowly give him the slip. Very, very... maybe I was meant to come in here in the first place. Coding Matning Stossa. Now, Jet, look, there's someone else playing it. What did you think? Okay. I volunteered to go back, but the captain's strictly forbidden any more divers. They're trying to find him in Persona. It feels so wrong to sit here twiddling my thumbs while his body's out there, somewhere in the dark. There was a page 2. Can't believe that dork. Oscar set my birthday as the pin code for the dive locker. 28th of the 1st or 1978. Didn't look too interesting since you said just looks like CSGO. Exactly, it's just CSGO really, isn't it? But I thought, you know, as you like CSGO, you might have been interested. But yeah, if it's not too interesting, then that's fair enough. Okay, so I'm guessing that it's 281 then, or 978. 271. And now we need to loop around with this guy again. Like, why can't we run? It would be very important to run, I think. 2, 7, 2, 7, 8. 9, 7, 1. I think I might have remembered the number wrong. If it were cuter, then maybe I'd be more excited. True. 281. Okay, we've got a hook. No guns or anything. Well, that's not helpful. Okay, well, we got away from him. Yeah, I mean, you know. What can you do? There might be more cute games and more interesting games. Yeah, I was just mostly focusing on it being CSGO. Oh, there's someone alive in here. Just chilling.
Oh, hey.
Finally, a friendly face. Not many of those around lately. Did you notice your old crewmate out there being overly clingy and spewing oil? Oh, were we saying that? Well, he's dead. It's gone so. That damn sludge got him. Trust me, there's no point in trying to save them. I did, and look what that got me. Busted my leg. Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a favour? Get me a pack of smokes from the Gadunk. Shop in the lounge, probably lots. But there should be a key somewhere nearby. Take this gun, you're gonna need it. I mean, can I not give him the snoo? I think if I just give him the snoose. No. Charted course. We left port at dawn. Good weather and high spirits. The captain seems almost excited for the mission ahead. He's cracking a joke or two on the bridge. Didn't know he had it in him. There's multiple pages, and I'm not reading multiple pages because it's not obvious. Rounded off the trip. Tip of Norway, leaving the coast behind, and now playing the open speed. Sometime before we see land again. Compass is given strange regions. I can tell they're inaccurate, but I'd like it to be reliable. I'll ask the guys and engineers to look it over. Engineers took a look at the compass, but couldn't diagnose the issue. Explain the situation to the capital. Navigator Fog. Yeah, and it stopped glowing as well, so it probably didn't. Okay, can't aim down. So that's interesting. Also, it's very, 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 very dark. It's still very, 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 very dark. I guess, you know, in the shadows it's going to be dark. Are there any games that you are excited to see coming out? Good luck with the job applications as well. Hope they turn out well. Okay, got some more ammo. A run button would very, very nice. I like how it's floor B1 when we're in a submarine. Didn't know submarines had basements. Does not appear to be moving. Not at the moment. I have a hard time relaxing enough to play games. That sucks. It's sorry to hear that, you know, things have been going, you know, you've been feeling depressed now. Well, it's always very, very sucky as well. Hopefully you manage to, you know, relax enough to enjoy playing some games, because it's good to relax and take your mind off things as well. It's a radio unit. It looks like something is missing, rendering it inoperable. Probably missing a fuse. Cassette tapes. Oh, the cassette tape is how we save. Amplified speaker and communication list. Up to a thing. It's playing Starter on the sofa with Lena. That was nice. I mean, you can always take it up again. You know, there's still plenty of things that you've got to do in Stardew, and, you know, make the most of relaxed on the sofa in front of the TV. We have a second sample. This was retrieved from the respiratory system of a diver who appears to be experiencing some manner of parasitic effect. I'm looking forward to more information on its progression. Regarding the samples in the lab, we observed a sharp rise in autonomy since the second sample was brought in. Whereas the initial sample was listless and inactive, the presence of the second sample appears to agitate it in some way. We'll perform it further test. I've not been using my sofa as much as I would like to. You know, think it would be good to use the sofa a bit more. Okay, so I know you said go back to the good dunk, but you watch, this door will be locked anyway. Of course it's locked. They want us to go back to the other thing, and then there'll be a key in that plate. Okay, feels really weird not being able to run though. Definitely would be good to run. I mean, there are some nice cute little crafty games coming out as well, a bit like Stardew. Oh, he's still in there. Hey, no running at me. Oh, come on. It's going to be one of those games where the camera angle changes and the tank control makes you run back into them. No, that's horrible. I want to carry on running away from them, not running back into them just because there's no tank controls. You know, I'm using the modern controls and it's saying, oh, modern controls, the camera perspective's changed, so now you actually run into them. That's a lot of cigarettes. This guy wants all those cigarettes. Seems today's Wednesday, February 8th, 1978. Okay, so it's February. Can't we just take all of the packs of cigarettes back to him if he wants them that bad? Not just the one. Snoose. Also, what the heck are we doing with all this snoose? We can collect the infinite snoose, but the tobacco... No, just one pack of cigarettes will do, but lots of snoose. Oh, it's healing. Okay, so we're using the snoose to heal. Different, I guess. Would we be rubbing it into our wounds? Okay, Okay, is there anything else I need back here? Back here. Other than potentially reading extra pages of things that I might have missed. I'm not going to go read every single thing about this one. Only one page anyway. Okay, the guy in the next room. I'm trying to walk forward. Oh, hello. Hey, running's cheating. Fine, I won't back off and go through that door and then shoot you because the controls are being awkward. Get off. Oh, he's up again. Help. Okay, we got it. I just wanted to check these other lockers. Oh, there is a thing in here. And ammo. Nice. Worth it. That guy is also going to get up, isn't he? But what a dirty cheater. What a dirty cheater. Injured? I don't know if this is a green herb or what. Also, can we combine it with something else to make a red herb? Oh, we've also got limited inventory, of course. Gonna need to stuff in lockers. That other room though, where the guy came out, probably never going back in there ever again. What's the betting this guy's now dead? No, he's not.
Clickety bang. Clickety bang.
Why not just...
Oh?
Oh man, that's the stuff. Thanks, kiddo. I'm Milton, by the way. Nice to make your acquaintance. Hey, you're quite resourceful, aren't you? Might have a chance to make it out of here, after all. Look, this shit is currently low in power mode, so that means we're able to keep the lights on, but we won't be able to start the engine unless the reactor's back up and running. The door to the reactor is locked, of course. See if you can find a way to gain access to it. Take my key, I'll let you into the midship hub, where you can find the rest of the ship. Also, hub is, like, X. Finally done with pancakes! Feel like it took forever to make. Gonna go eat now. Might come back later if you're still on. No worries. I appreciate you popping by. Enjoy the pancakes. And, you know, sometimes they take a bit longer to make, right? Did you do some good flips with them? Yeah, enjoy your pancakes. And I do appreciate you coming hanging out and keeping me company. Very, very much appreciated. And, you know, I'll probably still be going for a while. I don't know how long. Yeah, I'll catch you later and have a lovely night. And if I don't see you, I'll see your stream tomorrow. Take care. Okay, we need to... I don't know if the lockers in this one are going to be like shared lockers or things. Also, there's a ladder. Of course, we're going to go down the floor and back up into the bunk room. So we're going to be heading back that way eventually. So that other guy in there might be a problem. Okay, so now we need to keep an eye out for them coming back to life. Like that guy clearly going to. Maybe not right now, but he's going to come back to life. Yeah, take care, and I do appreciate you. So, you know, if you're still here, I know it's awkward, but what did you think of the cute Owo lurk thing that I made? I made a cute little thing. But yeah, take care. So awkward. I think of things after people leave. Flags! Oh no, Sweden's flag's on the floor. Okay, I know we probably should have gone down the floor. Command bridge. Command bridge is adorned with a 3-socket lock. Okay, so we're going to need special things. Burbs! Command bridge. I can read other languages. Especially ones that make it similar words. Okay, beer. Performing chest compressions on Ricard. He was covered in black pus like an oily organic fluid. Sent it to the lab to study. It continually replicates within his respiratory system, this being the cause of his recurring breathing issues. I will attempt surgically draining the fluid from his lungs. Been working 15 hours straight, but this defies all my knowledge and that of my medical team. We drain the lungs meticulously, making sure that we get every last drop that we can, and yet, shortly thereafter, poor Ricard choking again, Chip's doctor. Well, they said it was oil, but it looks more like, you know, congealed bloods. That's methyl. Vaping for ads. Smoking room? No, it's something else. But methyl. Let's go to the methyl. Let's not go to the methyl. Let's go to the vaping for ads. Okay. 5 shots to kill them, perhaps? Ba-bum. Okay. I don't trust that he's dead. Door to the armory is locked. Vapenforad. Don't think Vapenforad is armory though. Armory. Locked with a padlock. A repair kit. I'm gonna... No, but actually we've got storage chests. I'll take it. I was gonna say I'm gonna leave there for now. 3 times shovel. How to use class. Class is automatically equipped when carried and used to stun enemies in a pinch. If it breaks, it can be repaired using the class repair kit. Okay, so it will break. Repair kit's a fixed class. Okay, that's a very, very small shovel, but, you know, I guess we can smack him over the head with it. Bop. Bop. Also, the way the pistol changes into class. It's like, look at my gun. It comes out the end of my gun. Very handy. Okay, let's put the repair kit away. Let's put that away. Pistol ammo. Is that 1... magazine or 1 bullet? Snoose. 3. 3 must just mean it has 3 hits in it, right? And we have to repair it. Does it only get 3 hits after? Okay, well, we got class now. Laboratorium. I think that might be the laboratory. Laboratory. Bop. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that he's definitely dead then, as we can't bop him. Electronic door, lacks power. Okay, so we need to go to the thing. So I made the right choice in coming this way rather than the other way, because now I can bop that guy that runs at us and stun him. He gets too close. Okay, but can I... Yes, I can bop while aiming. Okay, perfect. I can shoot a few bullets and bop him when he gets right next. Okay. Effective. And it aims at the floor automatically if they're on the floor, so that's good. Methyl corridor. Junior methyl. Snoose. Snoose on a frying pan. Interesting. Okay, it's locked. Another cassette. I should probably save. Okay. Chests are linked. Good. Good to know. There's nothing in there. Is that because I've got too much snoose? It didn't give me one. That's unfair. Okay, I think we confirmed that the bullets are also not scared. It's you know, it's the amount of bullets, not the amount of things. Amount of clips. Which is unfortunate. Okay, and one hit does use up a number on the thing. So we might need to be careful with our bops as well. Room looks almost the same. Papost for serve. There! Bringing two samples together causes them to become more active. They are hermetically sealed from one to another. Or from one another. So this apparent communication cannot be a chemical messenger. I speculate there's some manner of neurological signal that these organisms can sense, released out to a short distance. The closer you bring the two samples together, the more complex movement we. Addendum. Apparently Berg euthanized the infested diver this morning. A pity, I had hoped to study him. And then I guess all his goop came out and started attacking him. Oh. There, kits. Okay, and then awkwardly we're going to go back. This is why a run would be very, very nice. Run button would be very nice. Okay, so we're going to store this in here. So we've got 2 inventory slots. Hang on. 3 is the maximum amount of snoose that we can hold. Good to know. That guy's got a knife. He was running for us with his knife. This one didn't fall over. Okay, I don't know. I had to lead him down to the food storage. It's locked with a padlock and chain. Also, I don't have any extra ammo to test, but I don't know if we can reload with our inventory. More snoose. The ammo in there. Okay. The bop it said also only stuns them, so it would be a waste to use that. And we've only got 4 bullets, so we can't fully kill one. And I don't know if they regain health. We haven't fully killed them. Okay. Toilets! Kitchen. These look like toilets. I guess they're like the fridge or freezer or something. Cups of tea. A whisk. This bin is probably your bin. It's the food waste bin. Cassette tape. Okay. Ingvar nailed one of the possessed crew with the flare gun we'd taken for repair in the armory. Okay, well I didn't see a flare gun in there. Holy hell, that thing went up like a candle. Shame we only have one here and very few flares. We should try to find more of these things if we can. Engineer stall. Okay. So, because they're spewing oil, of course they're very, very flammable. Okay, now we test. Excuse me. It's got a combine option, but we can't combine it with the actual gun to reload it. That's interesting. Also, she drops the clip on the floor as though... So she's thrown it away. Okay, so now we've got enough to take down one. But why does it have a combine option then? Can we combine the bullets with something else? So that's the way to go. Probably want to go back down that way. Okay. What does this say? The lunch menu sounds tasty. Dajon's a lunch. Bistro Dornherren. Flasklag. To Rasmus. Is that the cost of it? It costs 2 Rasmus? Or is Turatmos something that comes with the Flashglag, which is probably Lutefisk? Outstopper! Pancake! Pancake? Pancake of Mediterranean style. Literally, as Naslo was making pancakes, they're serving pancakes in the game. Crazy. Outstopper. So that's supper. This guy might come along with our face. I don't want to waste a bop on him, but I wonder if you can, like, bop them when they're there and, you know, test them. I have to save him, but I don't know how. It's been days. Also, you know, a shovel having 3 hits on it before it smashes is crazy. I barely ever left his side. I can't let him die. I've learned to recognise the sounds that tell me that his lungs are filling up again. He's drowning in his own body, and no matter how many times I pull him back onto shore, the sea pulls him, gurgling and spluttering, back down. We're out of anaesthetic. His lungs are barely holding together. They won't make it through another procedure. I can't save him. Ship's Dr. Berg. Voidberg? He's not moving yet. Yeah, he's having cigarettes and whiskey. Crazy. He's got to have something on him that we need, but we haven't been told about it yet. Okay, we can climb up a ladder. Stairs are chained off. Okay. We need something to cut the chain open. You're going to come alive and eat my face. Senior Messel. Okay, so if this is all locked off, I'm going to go back into the other room because the other room would have had stuff in it. Might need that stuff. And then there's a door that's locked from the other side. And it'll go out of that door, and that's probably the best thing to do. Because we would have saw over... The doorknob's busted. Never mind. I have to come back through here afterwards. And these guys are going to come alive and eat our face on the way back. Damn it. I don't have enough to kill you both. Okay, now I've got enough to kill you both. Shit! Okay, we're critical. We can combine it with something, so obviously we can here. So it is literally just a green herb. As if I can't reload in the inventory. Okay. Clicking whilst it being empty does not reload. You have to literally click the reload button, otherwise you're going to go click, click, click. Today is a day of quite some excitement for me. I have finally been assigned to Domherren, jewel in the crown of our submarine fleet. My previous assignments have all been on the smaller diesel-electric boats, whereas Domherren has a rather peculiar diesel-nuclear hybrid arrangements. Interesting. Captain's quite the character from what I've been told. And that I should expect a rather relaxed attitude as far as discipline is concerned. Lieutenant Loveheart. Empty. Locked with a padlock. Okay, we're obviously going to get some sort of lockpick. Get in the padlocky door. Okay, that's a way to go. Where did this other guy sneak? He came out of this hole. I was like, a guy came out of somewhere, sneaky. Key! Junior Messel! Okay, so we should go back to the Junior Messel rather than going forwards. Loose! else. Ba-bam. We've got one bullet. Should we go back? Shouldn't go back. Because the junior mess hall is going to be filled with all the monsters on the way back are going to come to life and we've got one bullet. That's the problem. Okay. Also says interacts. Okay, it's that. That guy's also going to come alive when we come back, I imagine. Okay, so there's two people in here. They're going to try and eat my face. Also, we don't have the ability to run. You just slowly scuttle along the floor. It's fine. And also, that was me holding the same direction that entire time. The camera changed and then all of a sudden she decided to turn around. Which is the worst. Same button, same button, same button. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna dump some stuff. Okay. More tapes. That was definitely the correct direction. Okay, we're holding on to this thing forever, but we're gonna surely use it soon. Got 3 snoose. Which it seems like a waste to use it, but at the same time. That's the problem. That is most definitely a problem. Because I have 1 bullet. Rango would be able to do it. 1 bullet. Ba-bum. Me, however, I'm gonna try running the back. Excuse me. Okay, we've got a key. Is there anything else in here? There is, but with 1 bullet, not a lot that I can do in that. Captain's quarters. Okay. Captain's quarters. All the way back down there. I don't have enough bullets to deal with them. This is so slow coming across this room. And of course. Of course, there's more monsters coming out. And these guys are also probably going to come back. I didn't expect him to come out the fridge though. Also, there's a green herb here. Saying. Okay, there's another guy in here that I said would come back alive and probably. Captain's WC. But maybe on the way out, you know, give us a chance to run away. God, you filthy demon. Yeah, I did the same. Ah, what's the use? It's all over anyway. One spicy vessel was into a morbid kind of death. Hitting that, I, the great Captain Olaf, will be the last to go. Oh God, you're alive! Please, have a drink, it's the least, and probably most we could do in the face of certain doom. Skull! Antique box. Just gonna steal all your stuff. He's dead. Maybe the captain's assault. You shot him. Playing cards, huh? Before I run away, talk to you. You want to access the reactor? I'm afraid you can't. Opening the door requires a code and it's changed every other day. Get it over the radio. In hell, burglars, I locked the frequency table away in this box. Unfortunately, I've misplaced the key. Feel free to take it. Doesn't matter anymore. I've already stolen it. It's no use. Find yourself a nice spot to spend eternity in this tube of steel and oil. I'll be here with my old buddy John here. That's talkative as you. Yeah.
Skull!
Skull.
Skull! Skull!
Hey, I wasn't trying to talk to you a third time. Calendar. Today's February. Key with a tag. That's a very fancy key. Not the hook. Tag reads armory. What's the betting that that hook's going to be the last thing that we need? Ornate box. It looks expensive. Okay, so he's lost the key and we're going to need the key. Look, you're still alive. That sounds suspicious. He's got beans on his bed that he's been eating with a spoon. Admiral pilfered the ship's pantry last night, taking most of the apples. Apparently, this was done to test the watchfulness of the crew, and I had to issue a mild, light-hearted reprimand to the Admiral's behalf. Kitchen staff pledged to lock up more securely to avoid future thefts. Engineering provided them with a lock and chain. I've just realised we're going to need to go through that kitchen again. It's a closet full of fancy jackets and hats. Nothing important. Can't look at the... Das war jetzt voller dig. Yes? First, yes! Can we not take his Admiral jackets? Also, he's got a big old briefcase there. I'm sure that briefcase isn't important whatsoever. It probably is. Is this the Admiral? You're the captain. Did you shoot him? Okay. We have one bullet still. But we're going to the armory. So maybe we might be okay. We have 4 bullets. Still not enough to take down a monster. How did I miss that the first time? Don't ask. Can we not take the captain's toilet key? And as predicted, the monsters in here come alive as well. You are a problem. Yeah, just slowly walk past him because we're not allowed to run. But I can play retro games. But it would be good to run. Slowly and meticulously walk around the guy. Yep, that's the thing. Excuse me, camera. Please. Okay. I don't need to hold on to that for now, I don't think. I could take the extra snoose. Okay. As usual in games like this, there's more than enough saves. Okay, it says climb ladder. That looks like it also goes down. Can we actually go down further? We've already killed that guy. I'm sure he won't come back to life. Right. Air kit. Radio valve. Okay, that's good. Still ammo. Nice. Now we can kill something. And there's 2 in the kitchen, which is a problem. Flare gun. Okay, can't pick up the flare gun because we've got too much stuff in there. 3. You have on your wrist the pinnacle of portable timekeeping and health monitoring, equipped with the latest of miniaturized central processing units. The M278 analyzes your biometrics via the data spike surgically inserted into your bone marrow. This permanent procedure allows the M278 to give you real-time feed on your general state of your health, including injuries and toxins in your bloodstream. The display is self-illuminating in low light conditions, courtesy of ytterbium cesium coating. Once installed, the removal of the wristwatch is not recommended without trained medical assistance. Once the watch is removed, the spike remains, allowing for convenient reinstallation of the M7. Watch operates using the CR2032 batteries. Estimated battery life 1.2 years. That's not very long, is it? Batteries will last a year and then you need to have it removed painfully to replace the batteries, leaving the spike intact, which will actually just make it harder to put a new thing on, honestly. Okay, we've still got one use in our thing. Repair kit can sit there. I think it's just in the communications room that the thing works, and then that'll have the passwords for the thing, which will allow us to do some things. Okay, but the flare gun will one-shot kill enemies, which will let us kill things in the kitchen. Okay, so we've got 2 shots, so we could kill the things in the kitchen-y room now. But maybe we want to save the flare gun for some stronger monster. Okay, you can go down for... Well, I'm gonna go up just because we've got the thing. The communications room. Told you he'd come back alive. Like, it's missing something, like the thing that we've got in our inventory. Okay, so that's now activated that. Oh great, Morse codes. Five dots, 5 dashes. And 5 dots again. Okay. Radar display's not active. Up to the radio unit. Okay, so it's 5 dots, 5 dashes, 5 dots. What that means, who knows? Okay. I should go back to the guy in the maneuvering room, perhaps. Let's see if he's still alive. You got anything else to say? Clickety-bang. Whatever that means. Okay. So we can also go down lower. Reach corridor. Okay. Junior Messel might have some items we need. He might even have the key to the thing, but we should go down. Okay, so now we're at the bottom of the ship. This guy's going to come alive and kill us in this room. Reactor and... Maskinnerum? Well, it wants me to go to the reactor, so it's probably going to be locks. Locked. Okay, we've got 8 bullets. That's enough for one. The box. Okay. 9 bullets. Still only 1. Doorknob's busted. Okay. Iron reactor. B60 no scopes. That way. Door. Okay, fascinating development. The euthanized diver reanimated in the middle of the autopsy. This is indeed true. This presents a whole new frontier of research. I've requested for the remains to be transferred to my research lab. Today is a dark day for my lab. With such a tantalizing discovery so close by, the captain nevertheless saw fit to deny my request. He made it very clear that no such concession would be afforded. Cataclysmic waste of scientific advancement. The euthanized diver reanimated. That doesn't mean that all the people that I've already killed are going to come back to life at all. Right. Antique key. God damn it. Gonna pick up. Save. Save. Right. Oh no. Really? It's busted on both sides. I'd like to take the key. I mean, the flare gun probably only takes one round, right? God damn it. Of course. Well, at least he's just a jump scare. He's not actually coming back alive. I mean, I can go back upstairs and put stuff in a thing. Okay. I'm going to assume that that zombie comes to life if I attack. Or, you know, go the other way. Let's hope that we don't waste the bullet. Wow, that takes forever to reload. Damn you. We just bop him. I've getting grabbed 5 times. Well, I wasn't trying to specifically. Okay, there's stuff in here which I knew, so I wanted to come back. Okay, but we've killed that one. I don't guy alive. I hear another guy alive still. Tomorrow's dive leader, Zupsol's birthday. They start the day with salvage dive missions, so they'll need their diving gear. Left them a little birthday surprise in the locker's keypad. Can't miss it. Okay. 27271. I don't know what the surprise is, but it's code 271. Now, is that just the guy in the next room, or is somehow I hear guy? Snoose. Again, I don't want to fully heal because I feel like we can combine, right? 271. The problem is, if I go through that door, it's going to take us right to the zombie, and we're going to be stuck in the room with him. Nothing else in here. Okay, we've got inventory space now. Now, was that worth... I guess so, because there was the guy that we got the thing, the codes, which who knows where the heck we're using that, but we got a code. Okay, so now we've got inventory room to go get that key. And we've got a code 271, which ironically I entered into the other passcode thing. We didn't need it. Okay, this is probably the code. Okay, it's not that door then. Guy just hanging in the ceiling still. Antique key. Does that just open any locker? Small key. Likely not used to doors. Oh, it's going to be for that antique thing. Right. And then we've got a number 271, but it's not for that. Okay. Egg. Why are there 2 doors on the other sides? Because there's no doors on the screen, but there's doors on the thing. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go in here, as bad of an idea as it is. There is a monster in here. 2 monsters in here. Off the screen a little bit. There's 2 or is there 3? There might be 3 monsters in here. Okay, we've got enough for 2 monsters exactly. That's nice. Can I not get the monsters to come and get ground up in this thing? Okay, maybe there are no monsters in here. What was she locking onto then? She just locks onto that direction for no reason? Interesting. Not really useful as is. Okay, what it would be useful is if I get a chain thrown around the monster or around that crate and then I pull it into it. And the valve. That's gonna probably bring monsters in here. Okay, blocks this path to trap that thing. If you need to move it, the crane's hook is busted. Borrow one from the divers. Prep bay. Okay, like the hook that we've been holding on to forever. Can't use this item here. Excuse me? Now, it seems like a terrible idea because we're probably going to be letting something out. Garbage incinerating. Used to burn hazard waste. Well, this definitely looks like some sort of boss room. Probably going to end up regretting freeing. Again, it would be fantastic. Oh. To have a run button, wouldn't it? You have a run button. I've just not been pressing it. That doesn't seem to... Well, that transforms everything. Now, an hour later, we finally found the run button. Okay, so we want to go back to the inventory so that we can do... Okay, that makes it far more likely to dodge things now. Okay, so take this out. Combine with the key. It fits inside the lock. Frequency plaque. Explain the correlation between radio frequency and days of the week. Okay. Well, I mean, I've already tuned it. I guess maybe I tuned it to the wrong day. Maybe it bleeps at the same things regardless of the day. Okay. Medications. Okay, so I've got it at 44. But it's Wednesday. We should have it at 30. Which is a bit more annoying. Okay, so it's 1 long, 4 shorts. Three long, 2 shorts. 3 long, 3 short, 2 long. Hang on, no. 1 long, 4 shorts. Because the picture. 3 long, 2 shorts. 2 short, 3 long. Now, doesn't help us. Because we don't have a Morse code translator. You just meant to know Morse code because that would be dumb. Morse codes. Translator. That's not great. You can translate something into Morse codes. I want to see the numbers though. Can you not just show me the numbers? What are stupid decoders? That's audio decoder. Can you not just show me a picture? Stupid Google internet search. Morse codes. Okay. They are numbers. Okay, so 6, 8, 2. Are we meant to find that in game? Who knows? Who knows? This the one with the captain's corridor? It is. Also, we're going to need to go past everything. But I can run now! That guy's still floating there. He's also running. This wasn't the one with the codes. It was a different floor. That was stupid.
Score!
Wasn't the place we needed to go at all. Got anything else in here while I'm here? I'm not going to your toilets. Oh, whatever. Captain's toilets are locked. Okay, it was back down the other floor that we were on before. It's a good job they're likeable. Meh. Okay, so they remember where they were in the rooms. Have you got anything in your freezer? No. That's unfortunate. I need you in this corner. So that if I should ever have to come through here ever again, you're not in my way. You're not going to eat my face. Okay. I mean, I might as well try this door. Doorknob's busted. Of course it is. 682 is what the Morse code is saying. Down. I think it assumes that you'll know Morse codes. Or look it up on the internet. Which isn't good game design. Ah, that's why there's extra door. Excuse me. Where am I? Locked from the other side, of course it is. Everything should be accessible from within the game. Including puzzle solutions. We've reached the breaking points. We must shut down the reactor. Over the past few days, members of the crew vanished while trying to perform the critical maintenance of the core. An oily sludge covering every surface, seeping through machinery. Reports emerged of monstrosities taking refuge in the reactor, described as terrifying shambling mound of corpses. It's caused widespread fear and panic. Secure the entrance, and the captain possesses a code for it. For the love of God, please stay away. Knock him. Joker? Okay. Here's where we find the code. Up here! Let me out of here! You look a little alien-y. It's the console! Behind you! Torpedoes. Why do I have the feeling that you're going to eat my face if I let you out? It's the console behind you. Right. You're free! Okay, he looks a little less alien-y now that he's free. Also, what's that? Platform accentuator configurationer. Nice. Hey, thanks for helping me out. The drooling bastard tried to chew my face off, so I hid in the torpedo tube. Somehow the mechanism shifted and I was stuck up there. Darling, I will head for the army and set up shop. See you there. Hey, you better have some good stuff for me. Well, he has also just ran past all of the monsters. Okay, but I'm going to go into the place that we definitely were supposed to be allowed to go to, right? With the Morse code. Locked from the other side. That doesn't mean we can't get in there then. It means it's locked from the other side. Wow, this is very dark in here. Okay, well there's a weird corner in darkness, but nothing to interact with. Of course, if we turn the power on. Upstart Sekven's inlet. Turn on power. There's some sort of puzzle in there. Of course. The heck is this? Okay, well we're doing a Matrix scene. Oh, and of course it throws me down. Perfect. You know, I haven't saved in a while. Okay. Let's hope that does a lot of damage to it, because it said it would kill things. That's... I may have wasted bullets. Excuse me? It's thrown bodies at me. Oh, perfect. Of course. Hello? Am I alive? I am. How do I out? Oh. Damn it! Okay, we might be dead. I know I should probably shoot it, but at the same time it seems like it was immortal. Oh! God damn it. Now we're dead. Not dead. Now we're dead. You are dead. I am dead. Now, when did I last save? We haven't interacted with anything downstairs. Okay, well, the irony is, I know that the code's 682. We've used the flare-up, though. What does that key get us? I don't remember. I have to free this guy again. The key opens the thing that gave us the translation to do the thing. Oh, we'll free this guy with his glowing eyes. That was easy. Maybe I should go see him. Well, he's got orange glasses, I guess, not glowing eyes. But, you know... Also, his hair in low res looks like some sort of creepy alien shape. Okay, now we've got 10 bullets. I'm not sure how we're supposed to dodge the flying bodies. It doesn't let us dodge in time. So for anyone that has adverts, step 1 is now to stop other adverts. Who could have guessed that? I'm gonna pick up the key while I'm here, just because. Might as well. With us, shove it in the box. Go see the guy in the armory before we go into there. And we have already cleared out the kitchen, so. Armory.
Hello.
Oh, we can buy things? Why is there a free boat? Receive a model ship for free. Sure. But the shotgun... No, that's a repair box. Oh, we need to pay snoose. Okay, so you can pay 2 snoose for some ammo. You can pay 9 ammo for some snoose. You can pay a snoose for a repair kit. Well, that snoose will keep you going. It'll destroy your long-term health. But hey, the dead would be pretty long-term problem too. Okay, so the snoose gives us health but makes us weaker overall. A model of the Vasa with battle damage. Okay. Water. They called their boat water. With battle damage. I mean, it was free. Can't complain at that. Okay, we've got heals, which is good. The temptation is to repair the class, but I don't think we need to. Locked from the other side. Guess we've never been all the way over there to go to that one. I kind of don't want to save again, but you know, it's boss time. At least now I get what I meant to be doing. And maybe it's better to shoot the boss first straight away, so that we don't end up being... This is why I was thinking I should have checked out the whole room. Before he throws bodies at us, because the bodies will become extra enemies. At the same time, I want to get close to the door and then pull the thing. Okay. Now, I don't know if that is useful. Take 2 down. Equip our actual gun. Am I meant to be shooting these barrels when he's near us or something? Like, what am I opening these all up for? Gonna charge me any seconds. Okay, well, we've opened more. Okay, he runs into them and gets injured. I'm probably just meant to wait till he does that and then out survive him, rather than waste their ammo. Apps. He wasn't coming. I need him to come over here. Okay. Ran into 2 of them. The enemies are going to come close before he starts running at me. That's the problem. Over here. Ow. Okay, 3 down. I'll use it. Okay, come over here, big guy. Oh, charge me. Okay. So we've hit every single one of the things. Now, I don't know if they can repeatedly be used. Save ammo. Okay. I don't think they can. Does that kill his minions when he runs them over? Ow. Okay, now I can't help but notice that he's still alive and we're running out of bullets. Target the boss. Okay, I think I'm out of bullets. Yeah, we're out of bullets. Which means, what the heck do I do now then? Get the corpse pile to knock over zombies 3 times with 1 charge. That's nice and all. But what do I do now? What do I do now? I've hit him with everything I've got. Like, unless he can smash these multiple times, which I don't think he can. Because it's not doing anything. Can I make him run into the gas and the pipes? That damaged something? That might have damaged something. Okay, come on. I need you to hit these pipes. Not throw a zombie. No, at these pipes. Come on, charge me. Okay, I don't think that did anything, actually. I think it just splattered stuff everywhere. So what do I do? There's nothing else I can do here. It does look like he can kill his minions. Literally nothing else does anything. Am I just meant to outlive him? Maybe, because he throws his bodies away, maybe. It's just a matter of survival. Perhaps. Get him to knock over his monsters and then he will throw more at me and then, you know, have less monsters. Until he becomes not a corpse pile. The only thing I can think of. Because nothing else is working. I'm out of bullets. He fired another monster at me. Number 3. I don't think that's it though. You know... It would be good if the explosive gas could be used multiple times. That'd be real nice. He's gonna throw more people. No, he didn't. You missed your guy though. I can't interact with those things anymore either. Come on, over here. Over here. This is all that I got. Hoping that he dies of natural causes. What else can I do? Bopping him with the stun thing isn't going to do anything. I've literally unloaded all of the ammo we had in the world. There's no way that I needed to specifically save both of the flares for the boss, right? That would just be stupid. And there's nothing else to do in here. Am I supposed to have prepared something else in advance by moving the hook in the other room or doing some other puzzles? Barry isn't coming to help. Oh, but he almost fired that zombie out of the room, though. That zombie would have been very lucky and got to escape. And these guys aren't exactly dropping anything either, so it's not like I can get ammo off them. Because that would also be good if they dropped ammo. It's a very good job that I learnt to run before. ended up in this place. No! I was trying to encourage him to charge them. Okay, so that means that we're down to one more here. But what the heck are we meant to do? It's kind of stupid. I've done everything. This thing is immortal. Oh look, I bopped it with my spade and broke my spade on it. Pointlessly. That didn't solve the problem. I mean, I might as well die, because do our dodge. Nothing else we can do. The heck am I meant to do that? If I'm somehow meant to have more ammo, like, I could buy a little more at the guy with the inventory thing, but you have to save even more ammo just to defeat the boss. Like, literally not fight any enemies. That is dumb.
Hey.
Behind you. Ba-bum. You go to the place where you're gonna trade snoose for bullets. I mean, I guess in the long term, using the snoose is bad for your overall health if you can't defeat the boss, if you haven't saved up the snoose to trade for ammo to defeat the boss with. That's how it works. He doesn't even sell flare gun bullets. If he sold flare gun bullets, that would be pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna read the thing even though I've already read it, just because it's shining at me. Pop from the side. Okay. There's someone else's locker code somewhere as well that we had. Who knows if there's any more secret wall ammo that I've somehow missed? Probably is. Now I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna grab the wall ammo. Okay, this is not locked. This has a puzzle. You can dangerously step in the mincer. That's interesting. It says to use the hook. There's a door over there. We've got a hook. Hang on, there's something on the floor. Cassette tape. We've got a hook. The hook doesn't attach to these. What about somehow attaching it to this? Okay. Sure, we suddenly reached up and invented a winch with rope. Hook the crate, which we had to go all the way around to the other side to do that. Okay. Now, he said he trapped the thing in there, but I don't think he did because we, you know, already encountered it. Okay. Broke the box apart. Had a machine gun. Let's go. We've got a machine gun. That's something to maybe kill the boss with. With 36 bullets in it. Let's go. Okay. That's all we were missing. Just a submachine gun, you know. And letting the boss out of where they said they stored it. Excuse me. 360 no scope montage. I don't need to fight them, right? Aims. Oh, that didn't work. Gas. Seems like it's gonna kill us. Am I hooking them up to the ceiling? Am I taking their hard hat off? Okay. Had to send Ingvar to the infirmary. Dumb bastard decided to test who would win. Human flesh or the table saw? The table saw one. For the record, 3-0. 1 point for every lost finger. Only a few days have passed since he lost all his fingers. But Ingvar done it again. At this rate, it'll be quicker to list the limbs he still has as opposed to the ones he's injured. How in hell's name this guy made it through the naval mechanic school, I'll never know. Other than that, the Admiral was in a foul mood today. He's been avoiding company, though he seems to tolerate Johnny, even when he's in dark spirits. I suppose it's good one of us can cheer him up. Engineer Stahl. What does this lead? Same thing. Interesting. They're never at a good angle. Item in here. Could not pick up the snoose. Your inventory is too full. Okay. I turned the circular saw on. Repair kits. Drill appears operational. Okay, so we need to drill something. That's good to know. Now we just wait. Does it not injure them? That sucks. What's the point of this then? Okay, I'm just gonna run through here. Noose. Because we got injured and I wasted bullets on those seemingly immortal zombies, and I don't want to waste bullets. Considering the boss. Okay, I'm going to store this in here for now. We need that. We've got 3 snoose, but there's going to be plenty of snoose in that room, so going to do that. Okay. Then we need to go free that guy again. This becomes the point where we run around in circles a few times doing the same things. Also, I picked up that antique key and I never... because... never went back to the storage because we went to that other place because I solved the puzzle. But we found a machine gun. Maybe they'll die to machine gun fire. I don't know. Hang on. Did you not pick it up? Yeah. You're up there. I will free you. 332222. 333222, whatever, same difference. Okay, you head for the place. Ba-bum. Okay, 682. Get it out of the way. Grab the ammo in here. It doesn't take up an extra inventory slot. Have infinite ammo in a pile, perhaps. And I was tempted to use a thing on them. Didn't think it would be the best idea. I'm going to pick up the cassette tape. Flare. Flare might have killed one of them. But didn't, you know, it just seemed like a waste. Because that read side is on that one side, you have to go round the corner to do that. I guess most people might just move the crate out the way. But obviously, why would they have a mincer unless you wanted to mince the crate, right? And maybe they were talking about just those guys. The hard hats. Rather than the amalgamation. Okay, submachine gun. Okay, there's a guy with the boats up there. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to go explore. I mean, the machine gun might be enough. Ugh. Is there anything else around here? Maybe the ceiling things are just to distract them. And prevent them from going to you. The repair kit might be. Ammo. Okay, the drill is for something. Well. Another item. Okay, we're getting surrounded. Maybe that's just to funnel them together. Into one way. The danger is you can't lift it up. Where's that shiny thing? Lunged at me. Oh. I really feel like I should be attaching them to those chains. Surely the chain will allow me to attach them to it. Like if I smack it on top of them. Just walk through it. There was another shiny item. Did I get it? I don't know. There's a door as well. Maybe it's this. Okay. Ingvar's in the infirmary, the table saw one. Why can I not activate the table saw on them as well? There's some in the middle. Oh. Okay, they're creeping around both sides. I'm not seeing another door. Oh, there's a door there. Oh yeah, it's the gassy door. We need a gas mask or something. I feel like we should be able to chop them up with a circular saw. Okay, so. I'm not sure if I cleared out the items in the kitchen since saving. I should probably go check that out. Obviously, we cleared out the room for the enemies. $271. That's not anything. Okay. Senior Metal has a chain thing that goes up. We need chain cutters. Some chain cutters would be very, very nice. And up there, the bridge corridor is locked. Maybe the bunks had a passcode thing or something. The trash can. Right. Okay, so 3 is the maximum pile of those. That's an extra save. Gonna swap the snoose. Go to the armory. Let's get your stupid 3 things. Players haven't got those, I'm afraid. Pity, because I would really like them. What about machine gun bullets? That's just a repair kit. You've got normal ammo.
Thank you.
I'd kind of like some machine gun bullets. No. That boat that I'm sure has some sort of purpose. Okay. Now, we're armed and ready to go. I could repair the thing, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, one more use, it'd be a waste, right? Save me over slot 2. It's only 10 minutes away from the first one. I'll keep that first one just in case we need to somehow go back. Somehow. Okay, so. First things first. We're going to make him run into all of the flamey things. So that... don't need to do anything else. Comes offline, push the button. Could throw a thing. Could throw a thing. Probably gonna hit me with one. Okay, and then he's going to charge me on the last one. Come on, hit it. Okay, I was a bit slow, I think. Okay, he's set on fire. But before I even attack him, I'm going to make him run into each one of these. And it would probably be sensible to... shoots him a bit while he's down. But it also seems like a waste. Okay. Got burns. Might come all the way over here before the zombies get me. Maybe. Hang on. Did he just explode a bit because he was on fire? I might have needed to shoot him every time he got downed with him being on fire, you know? I might have messed up. He didn't knock them all down. Okay, well that... knocked all this stuff off. Yeah, I feel like I've missed an opportunity to get better damage on him. I feel like I should have hit him like that when he was exploding. Ow. The fact that we're running out of ammo again suggests I may need to have hit him whilst he was on fire. Gonna die. But now I understand that I should hit him when he's freshly on fire. Well done. Okay, so I should put the tapes away. Right, so run him into the wall, shoot him till bits fall off, and he might die. Maybe, surely he will die before we run out of ammo. Right. I have ran to the wrong one. Okay, we're safe, it's fine. He says, you charged at me? What was that? You meant to throw a thing at me. Okay, because I went to the wrong one. We're in an awful cycle. If you're gonna run at me now. Not that. Also, he had a weak spot. Did you see that? It literally exposed a weak spot that says, shoot this. Probably gonna throw a guy. That one hasn't exploded yet, so come run at me. Ow. Get up. Not then. Stupids. Auto aim. Okay, we missed a cycle, and that might be a problem. It does. Why the zombie? You idiot. We missed 2 cycles. We didn't get the weak spot. I hate to do it. Okay, he died. But it was what a waste. Defeat the corpse pile. What a waste of ammo. Like, that was kind of dumb, the way that you had to beat that. If you don't use the specific mechanics... Where even is that ladder? I can't see it. We'll have no ammo. Is it here somewhere? Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, the reactor is definitely never coming back online then, because he's kind of broke that, so that's fantastic. So now what? I guess I'll go speak to some of the other people and maybe they might have a clue. Of course, I knew you'd come back to life at some point. Okay. Maybe the captain might have something good to say. Hi.
What?
Look at you, you managed to start the reactor. I have to say, it's nice to hear that he coming from the radio station. Did I start the reactor? Because I feel like it kind of exploded and didn't start, but sure. Still a snowball's chance to hell that we make it back home. At least I found the rest of the place is somewhat more agreeable now. Thank you. I couldn't tell, because it doesn't look any different. I've been in the Navy all my life. There's a humble sailor, and it took many years of work to make captain. Don't know if you've heard about the Gotland standoff in '56. Long story short, it's a bit like Cuban Missile Crisis, with the Soviet nuclear subs stranded near Scotland. So I did. We got our answers, the Soviets, their boats, and no one nuked hell, but no one even got shot. It's all perhaps, but I consider that some of my best work. In fact, I'll drink to that, skull! No use, find yourself a nice spot to return to. Okay.
Scorn! Scorn!
Maybe he did mean Gotland rather than Scotland. So. There was a door near the armory that needed the reactor back on, right? The armory door. Yeah, that's open now. Okay, perfect. So that's where we're going. Get Captain to drink 5 times. I think I got him to drink a few more than that. Now that you've drank 5 times, might you want to go to the loo? Hey, have you got a toilet key?
Scorn!
Okay, that'd be a no. So maybe if he drank enough, he might need the loo. You don't even care. Okay. Good for you. Hey, you need to come out over here, remember? Okay, you sit in that corner where you're nice and safe. Okay, so. Sensible person would probably save, right? So this might be uncomfortable. I would lie to you. You'd scare me a bit. I have to tell you, please stand in front of the counter. Give me that stuff. I'm not giving you the snuff for it. Give me the stuff. Come on, hand it over. I'm gonna save all our lives. Give me the ammo. Don't make me pay for it. Come on, just hand it over. It's for all our goods, you know. 7 bullets. That's enough to take down something that's not wearing a hard hat. Because a hard hat apparently means they're super zombies. Someone's alive in here. He's probably gonna eat my face, isn't he? Snoose! Probably pretending to be safe, aren't you? Still ammo? I'll take it. There's a lot of dead scientists in here. Thus, please make sure to write thorough documentation of your work. It often lacks crucial details that would make rerunning a test in order to replicate and verify the results you report particularly difficult. It's imperative that the research we conduct here can be disseminated within the wider scientific background. Sandra. Okay, boss. They're dead, they're all dead. What were we thinking? What was I thinking? Getting so wrapped up in all of this. I'm gonna go see if I can find a smoke in this godforsaken place. Yeah, there's a ton of them upstairs, actually. I found a load of them. Also, I've got a load of snooze, but, you know, we're trading the snooze. Can't we trade those cigarettes as well? Like, I know where there's 80 piles of cigarettes. Pistol ammo. I'm sure that on the way back out, all of these zombies are not going to come alive and try to eat my face. You call that a high score? Rinweep, a real high score 5th king, Connie. Oh no, we're going to need to know what Connie's score, aren't we? Okay. Connie is going to be the password to the computer, isn't it? Access denied. Oh no. The name, it's a word. What are the chances? It also might be Boston. Denied. Hints. King of video games! Who got the high score then? It wasn't Connie. Oh, Connie with a Y. It wasn't Boss, but we're gonna need to go back to the first room where there's a zombie in there. Not Connie. Who had the high score with 9666? I remember their score. Okay. There's only so many people on the station. I could probably just guess all their names. Ila has undergone changes during the night, while Ib remains lifeless after being blown apart with a pneumatic tool. Ila reanimated into a swollen gastro form. Despite initially being in similar states to Ib, when attempting euthanization, it burst into a toxic acidic cloud, able to reform again, seemingly without lasting impediments. A lab assistant urged me to incinerate it, but I will not deny science, such a fertile ground for advancement. Ammo. Looks like there's good supplies in these crates, but I guess I can't take them. Broken glass container with shards all over the floor. What the hell are you supposed to be? That's a giant fish head. Gas mask! Okay, that's the gas mask that we need to go through the other gassy area. Protects the wearer from noxious gases. Okay. Of course. Maybe I should have put that on after we'd left. Where's my way out? You locked in? What's going on? Okay. This seems fine. Who would have guessed that that whole room full of people would end up filled with monsters? Oh, fantastic. There's a puzzle in there that we need to write the words in. That's real fantastic. You know, that would really have been good to solve before we ended up filling the room with monsters. Would have been real handy to have already had that password, you know? Fine. I'm sure it's not going to be something that we definitely need to fight the next boss or anything. What's this guy do? I was in for the camera. They're both back there. As long as they don't care or notice me. I can just sneak through. Loose. How are we doing? If I shoot in the gas room, is it going to explode all of a sudden? Of course. Bloody gas monster. A random picture of someone's wife.
Hey!
Who's there? Don't come any closer. Oh, you're not one of those dive team grunts, useless idiots. You feel good about yourself? You brought this damn plague above our ship. What? If you've got something to say it. You're the one who started.
You have to. How can you tell who's saying what? Also, is that more infantry space right there?
Maybe. Not completely useless after all, we'll see.
Okay.
Listen, if you turn on the engine, we may have a chance to make it back home. There's a manual in the engine room office. I'll tell you what to do. Come back here when you're done. I'll tell you the next step. Good luck.
Yep, it's more infantry space.
Yes, it's a prosthetic leg. You can stop staring now. Don't smack you with it. Yeah, one of the resurrections got my leg. I chopped it off to be on the safe side. Tag leg is my best work, but hey, it lets me walk rather than hop. I'm about to do. I owe it to the captain. Being one leg short is no excuse to let him down.
Okay.
Listen, turn the engine. We have a chance to make it back home. Money in the engine room. I'll tell you what to do. Come back here when you're done. I'll tell you next. Good luck.
Okay, we can repair the cloth on the workbench. Wow. Those 3 bags gave us 1 extra infantry. Huge. Look, we've got 3 bags on our back. You could literally fit 3 whole things in them. Guess not. They're playing the Titanic theme tune. So, we got a class to fix up today. Problem is, I've learned I can hardly trust these idiots with the pointy end of a spoon. I'll get around to it later if I leave it to these morons. One of them will be missing an arm by the time I get back to check on them. Just no, engineer style. Doggy? That's the Admiral. Little doggy. Oos. Bet. I mean, the 110 was a good save. That's just before the boss. Fine. Okay, nothing else. I guess it's a picture of... Not a picture of her. It doesn't look the same. Engine room. Okay, so... There's Okay. There's Bonk's ladder, but that doesn't seem to go up to the thing. So, can I get directly up to the thing from down here? Ammo. Wait, where's that ladder? Hey, kids. They're giving me an unusual amount of things. Pistol ammo. Yeah, this is a boss room, isn't it? Cooling chamber. Control room. Now it's over there. I probably should check out all of these side rooms, but engine room. Full ammo. Nothing in that one. I wonder if it goes, you've got too many things. You don't want to... I hate that it sometimes doesn't let me move directions on the analog. I mean, I should repair my smacker. Just because. No. I've got that many repair kits. I should repair my bopper. There is another shiny. Shining. Like it briefly shined. Fuel bunker. But I don't know where it shined from. Like, it shines over that corner again. Doors locks. Okay, well that simplifies matters. Something's missing. Okay. Goddamn slacker Frank was supposed to fetch a replacement valve for the water pump, but he is nowhere to be found. Most likely snuck to the kitchen to stuff his face again, I swear. Limit the machine duty. Okay. There was the body that I saw before that it said you could interact with, that I said probably had a thing. Probably has the missing valve, right? Right. Probably on that guy's body. Electric motor? Something's missing. It's not an electric motor. Mounting bracket needs to be attached. Okay, so it's missing a piece. Fantastic. Okay, it was on this bit here. That's where the shiny was. It's very dark down here. Considering we turned the power on, you would think everywhere would be a bit brighter, wouldn't you? Nope, it didn't turn the lights on at all. Well, that didn't take us up. Or snoose. Steel piece. We need to drill it. They're gonna make me drill a hole in it. Submachine gun ammo. That tape. Kinda need those. Can't I just put it straight into my machine gun? cutters, those we need for definite. Key. Situation aboard is deteriorating. How when it's some enthusiasm beginning to be undercut by a sense of doom regardless, yet interesting finds have been made in the past 24 hours. Vitumoid appears to be able to take dead matter, such as inanimate objects or severed limbs, and merge them into various life forms for various purposes. I presume that this is all driven and facilitated by instinct, perhaps the logical extrapolation of what was observed in our initial samples being drawn to another. Okay. It also still means that all of those people that we've shot in the head and killed are going to still be coming back to life, because even with our brains they will merge into other things, as it just said. Snoose. It still has a combine option, but nothing to combine it with. Okay. So for anyone that has adverts, everyone wants now to stop other adverts. Now we might need to drill that, so I'm just going to put it in there for now. Honestly, I'm going to put that in there as well, to make sure that I've got plenty of space for all the stuff in the basement. Sure, the monsters won't come and attack me whilst I go down there. Right. Picking things up won't make them suddenly start attacking me. Why would it do that? Finger ammo, set tape. I mean, that looks like something, but I guess it's not. Bowl cutters for definite. And the key. Engine room office key. Why would it make the room suddenly filled with monsters? Why would it do that? Okay, at least they swipe at me with their wrenches rather than grabbing me. Okay, so engine room maybe has a ladder to go up. Maybe. Some machine gun ammo. One of the monsters tried to kill Ingvar, but I bashed it might be Ingvar, the password to the thing. Its brains out with a hammer. They may be useless idiots, but they're my useless idiots. If anything's gonna kill them, it'll have to be me or their own stupidity, not these damn things. Start. Also, I hope that password thing didn't need me to use unlaps and things. Annual for Hagem's motor. Diesel nuclear power plant. Ensure there's sufficient pressure to the coolant system is distributed evenly. The pressure reading must be equal across all three gauges. Just the valves necessary. Gauge the start motors in the fuel bunker. Begin the engine startup sequence in the control room. Okay. Ensure that the engine fuel valves set correctly. This will bring the engines to idle. Those are located at the base of the engines. Pull the initialize lever a second time to bring the engines from their idle state to full power. The hatch was unlocked! Okay, let's go. That is a way up. Now there is a monster. Okay, it's locked with the padlock. It works! I was going to say, in reality, you could chop off a padlock with a bolt cutter. Can. Flares. Let's go. Okay, so all of those things that needed padlocks can chop open. Excellent. Now there is a guy in the next room, which is unfortunate, and the passwords thing in there. I guess the safe room makes the Titanic noise. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Now I don't need to be running around with a million machine gun. I probably don't need the gas mask on really right now either. I've got a lot of snoose as well. This is already after we did the thing, so it doesn't hurt to do that. Okay, so I mean, we've got so much snoose that if I need to heal, I should heal. Okay, we're saved. Oh, perfect. Of course. Locked with the padlock. Bruce. Locked with the pad. There's another boat in here. Got the padlock. Oh. I don't know what we need these model ships for. Is this guy also going to come to life? I feel like he is. Well, also, the room that I just wanted to go into. Okay. Freak with an X. Okay. The password is freak with an X. Is there anything in here? There's more cigarettes. There's nothing else. There's more padlocks in here, aren't there? No. Damn it! I don't want to waste ammo on you guys. Some machine gun ammo. I'll take it. Excellent. Okay. But suddenly they're giving me a lot of stuff. You're standing up. That's weird. Look like you could use a pick-me-up. Like Snoose, I can't stand the stuff anyway. You give me it because I'm injured, or just because I've got to this point of the game? You to the max. You actually pulled it off. Shit can is back to life and ready for vengeance. Now, in order to make this hunk-down greatest thing, we need to represent it. To get the engine room, you have to go through the electrical. Sucks to you, but during the commotion, some water got into the batteries, and now the room is filled with chlorine gas, I noticed. I'm wearing a gas mask. Real gnarly shit. In order to get to the engine room, you'll need a gas mask. I'm sure you'll find one around here somewhere. I believe in you, kiddo. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find one around somewhere. How's my leg? Well, it's been better, but it's been worse. Oh, you'd thank for that. You stuck a stand now. Don't think runs on the table now yet. So I'll leave the whole business of ropes up to you. And hey, you've already got some experience in that. So keep it up, kiddo. Round off the trip to Norway, leaving the coast behind, open sea. I'm skipping some strange route, but I'd like it to be reliable. Ask you guys an engineer to look it over. Couldn't diagnose the issue. I don't know if I saw all 3 pages of that, or... A bit of that. Okay. Common room got any things on it that we need to open? Or... A bit of that. Good ship. Has the bridge corridor got anything? 3-socket lock. Probably 1k from each of the 3 people that are still alive, right? That guy's gonna come alive as well. Okay, so we've got a lot of snoose. We've got another boat. A different boat. Wooden ship of a brig. Oh. They probably go to the boat thing, the top. The door at the top. It needs boats. Really? Okay, I was wrong. Somewhere needs some boats. And I'm not saying boots in a weird way. Okay, store those, store those. Got 3 snoose. We've got a lot of machine gun ammo. We've got a lot of pistol ammo. I know I'm leaving a lot of zombies alive as well, but it is. This needs to be drilled, I think. We need to open the senior metal thing. To be honest, that just might take us to the other side of there. Cabin 2? I don't know if cabin 2 had anything in it. Cabin 2 not have anything in it. Okay, did the kitchen have anything that needed a padlock opens? Okay, I can't chop open doors that are not or handles. Climb down. Hang on. Where does that go? I don't think I ever went through that. Okay. There's an now cleared. Cigar room. Stepped off the train to Gothenburg, and upon my arrival at the naval base, I was introduced to the captain and the crew. I immediately understood what was meant by a lax attitude towards discipline, particularly among the sailors and enlisted men. Rank is rarely used to address the officers, and while the officers can charitably be described as being the typical aristocratic stock, it seemed to encourage this behaviour. The peculiar world that I am stepping aboard tomorrow, but I am excited to explore. Lieutenant Loveheart. This needs the boat. Okay. Look at hints. I mean, 1 needs a 3, 1 needs a 2, 1 needs a 1. I've seen that the thing has a 2 and a 3, so we need another boat. Eisen lull koka kitlen full da segla reskuta av vägen. Den första är en back, det andra är en brygg, det tredje är sa chasagad segal. Ice and lull, boil the full kettle. 3 sailing ships are sailing here. The first one is bark, second one is brig, third one has ragged sails. Got a brig and a ragged sails one. Oh, please, leave me be. I make for poor company. And a worse person. I got caught up with my pursuit of knowledge. That's a giant-ass cigar. To be honest, scientific fame.
But somewhere along the way I forgot to be human. Now, here I am, rambling to a stranger. Smoking like there's no tomorrow, and because of me, there probably won't be. Oh please, leave me be, for I make poor company. Right. An achievement for making you take 6 folks. I need to have a talk with Connie. Ever since Boss set some kind of record in that silly game, Connie's been absolutely obsessed with breaking it. He's constantly sneaking off to the common area to make attempts at it. Compromises the efficacy of my lab's work. I cannot abide that. Also, he was using the name Freaks so that Connie wouldn't be the passwords. Also, there's cigarettes on there. Everyone's smoking. You'd think I could painting of a ship in rough seas. Steal those things. Situation is under control. I'm sure that there's not someone in that toilet that's open that I heard walking. With opportunities to reach it, the Vitumoid appears to infest it outside the airways, presumably overtaking the central nervous system. One case of transmission has been documented. Infested spewed into the face of a crew member. Later succumbed. I've brought these to my lab without Captain's knowledge. You would just deny my request anyway. I refer to these specimens Ila and specimen Ib. Or something A, something B. You know, it's just like intrusive life form A, intrusive life form B. This guy's gonna come alive and eat our face at some point. You would think we would double tap him now. Make sure that he doesn't come alive and eat us later. He will. We'll come out of here and try to eat our face whilst we're not prepared. Oh. We've got a lot of pistol ammo. Got a lot of saves. This can't be happening. Having confirmed that Ricard was indeed deceased, we began the autopsy a few hours in. He suddenly sat up, grabbed Nurse Dahl by his shoulders and vomited in his face. I pinned Ricard down to the operating table, took the blowtorch round into the bullet entrance wound and set it alight. The image of Ricard's body going up in flames like that, the smell, it seared into my mind. I have some fairly severe burns on my arms, but Dahl's okay. Careful inspection shows that his PPE kept that sludge out of his system. I remain unaffected as well. Even though she said someone being vomited in the face did infect them. But I guess he had PPE on. Captain granted me leave to learn what I can from Ricard. I struggle to retain my composure. I hear this is no longer a unique incident. I have to solve this. His death cannot be in vain. Until we meet again, Ricard, I hope you can forgive me. Can I get that blowtorch? Seems like that would be a very, very good weapon to set them all on fire. Okay, so on the way out, that guy's going to come out that toilet and try to grab us. Locked from the other side. Okay, of course it is, so that we can't go through there without the specific keys. Officer. Hello. That's a large exploding guy. Now, is he dead forever, or does he come back to life? Northern Journey. Say the 8th of February. Key with the tag! Yeah, that's why I want a box. It will require more of an adjustment than I had previously realised. Still, I would not call it an unpleasant one. Mood is generally light and friendly, while more informal than I would have imagined. While I do wish the men would keep things in touch a bit more neat and tidy, they are skilled in their tasks and make fine company.
The officers are more of what I'm accustomed to. Save the captain. I wonder if the relaxed spirit on board is thanks to the lack of resentment between common sailors and their officers. Lieutenant Loveheart. Why does Lieutenant Loveheart sound like they might be some sort of spy? Yeah, down that ladder's not anywhere near a box either. That's unfortunate. Oh, of course. Empty! I mean... Okay. I was going to say... He doesn't come back to life while you're in the room. Oh, yes. I don't really want him exploding near a door I might want to go into. It's the potato head. Oh, perfect. You know what I said about the whole... You hold one direction and it sends you back running another way to get your kills. It just did that. I knew it would eventually. Me trying to run left, the camera going, hey, run back the way that you just came from. Locked. Presumably. It's one of the keys that's in that one room. You're going to come alive the instant that I open this, aren't you, Lieutenant Loveheart? I think you didn't. I'll commend you on that. I can't open your toilet with that. Have you got anything that's locked with a padlock? Oh. I mean, I could eat the snoose.
Scorn!
Painting of a steamboat at night. Why do I feel like you're hiding stuff behind? You're trying to keep the whole room, aren't you? Come into this corner. It's locked with the padlock and chain. Can't use that here. Excuse me? I can. Okay, hatch is now cleared. That led us to food storage. Beans. Valve. There's the valve. Unlocked it. Let's go. Okay, I accept the consequence of my actions, but I've made a request to be allowed to perform Ricard's autopsy and render aid to the others. I killed him. I took the sailor's pistol before he could react, put the muzzle to Ricard's temple and pulled the trigger, taking me to the brig. I've informed that while I was trying to treat Ricard, a few members of the crew began showing similar symptoms and they're worsening. Okay. Needs all of that stuff. This room doesn't even have a safe thing. God damn it. Okay. I mean, you're not attacking me. That's the key. We should have picked up a long time ago that was part of the solution. Yep, we definitely did that. Okay. The fact that it is so hard to find an item box. Kind of crazy. Okay, put the snoose away. Tapes away. Honestly, not using half-ass stuff. Pistol there, that there. This we're using a fair bit at the moment. Okay, we got room for more things. Boats need to go upstairs. I can take them. Needs the... What's in here? Not in here. Down here. Forgot I went back up the floor. Okay. Didn't cause the guy to chase me. That's interesting. Also, is that... Not Popeye. Nas Chockade. Okay. Right, so we need to go past the guy in the kitchen, up the senior mess hall, up there to the cigar room, and then we can also get that other key while we're up there. Now, hopefully... Of course, he comes back alive. Heck. I mean, I should have guessed he was going to come back alive, but... Okay. So the thing was meant to be that you were supposed to be spooks and go back the other way, but I guess you can keep running past him whilst he's on the floor, so it's fine. He hadn't finished his animation. Okay. Rig. That's not where that goes. Not where that goes. Okay. They also need to be rotated. Okay, and then that one will probably point to that one. Also, north, west, south, and west. Ost. Ost and west. Because Swedish. Ost and west. Oest is west in Spanish. Okay. I don't think there was anything else in there. We want to go to the officers' quarters. Okay. Also, I thought for a moment it looked like I moved the heads with the analog stick, but I don't think I did. What we should do is equip a weapon. Just in case. That we need in the basement. Not going to. Key! Where's the key for? Officer's cabin number 3. It's a good job they're not marked on the map at all, isn't it? Both the Mr. Potato Heads are where we need to go. For ammo. Yes. Okay. An ivory and emerald resplendent, Selma sailed to the Orient. To trade in silk, spice and tea, to cross the faraway sea. Sails raised aloft with pride. There was no storm or wave she couldn't take in stride. Whether gale or breeze, she cut through the water with elegant ease. Selma sailed to the east. To trade in tea. Sails aloft. There was no storm, she couldn't take in a pride. Gentle breeze. Is that just saying that that one went to the east? The sails were resplendent. So it wasn't the one with broken sails? Probably meant to know which specific one that is. My god, you potato heads. Should have guessed having it right next to the door might not be the smartest idea. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Then we've got the thing which goes into the basement, and then we've also got a part that we need to potentially drill. Now I do have a lot of ammo now. Other people would start shooting for monsters. Please go the way that I'm telling you to go. And it would probably be a good idea, especially as we're probably going through those areas 60 times. I'm gonna go save. That's what we need. We've got stuff. We've got 8 saves. Okay, and then I'm just gonna run into the thing in the room that's downstairs. Was it the workshop? Where was it? I think it's the engineer's quarters. Okay. And I'm gonna try the password freaks with an X. Just to see. I know this might be a challenging run. I'm just very curious what the item is that we're missing. Another Mr. Potato Head in here, so that's fine. Okay. Engine room, fuel bunker, water pump room, half possible. So it's not there, it's the lab. Right, okay, it's next floor up. Mr. Potato Heads. Back through we go. At least I've got them in a nice safe place where they're never going to attack us. And then we could freely use the drill. We need to have the item, which I didn't bring with me, I don't think. Okay, the lab. He's no danger.
Hello.
These were just important trolls. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. Right, this room is burning. Okay, we got hit by a few things. Oh, get off me. Yes, it's not Connie. Was it PH? PA. Access granted. Open the sample containment. Okay, so that's down there. Okay. That's fantastic. Past even more monsters. Oh, look at him running off the edge. Okay. So that's going to be... You need that for the best ending sort of thing. Okay, we're at 1 hit. Bop. Okay. Now... Would that have been better if we had the password before? That, yes. The class is at full durability. Surprisingly steady container of the first Vitumoid sample. It's largely ineffective, but sometimes moves in a nerve ways. If excited by something. Okay, so we're going to need that for obviously a good ending, aren't we? I think we need that. I think we might have opened everything with that. Who knows? Could I have killed more things? Yes, if I got a lot of heals, and maybe I prefer having bullets. Ooh, there's a thing here that I haven't even opened. Full ammo. But have we got a lot of ammo? Absolutely. Is it enough? Heck no. Is there another thing in here that I can open? Probably. Okay. Would that have been better if we hadn't have needed to use half our stuff to do that? Yeah. But it is what it is. Okay. Right, we've got plenty of saves. I am going to save it for today. Yeah, why not? Whatever. You've got plenty of stuff. Okay, so we've been going for 3 hours now. I'm going to call it there for today. I don't know how much of the game there is left, but it is getting pretty late. So I'm going to call it there for today. So thank you to Natalie who was here hanging out earlier. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. We will return to this another time, and then I'll be back on Wednesday. Something else. So I'll catch you all then. Have a lovely rest of your week until then. And I'll catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.